Welcome to Thursday. I finished Vlogmas the day before and I didn't plan on filming it all today. I wanted to get the editing all done. I wanted to get some things done around the house and I wanted to get ready for Labor Day weekend. I was going to take a break. Then I saw Linus curled up in all the pillows on our bed this morning and I'm like, you know what? It's the perfect day to start the coziness. It is raining and it is very cool out. It is the perfect day to get in the mood for the burr months. So I didn't plan for any of this today and I wanted to have like a really good just day at home, be productive, get as much stuff done as I could, and I was feeling my anxiety really starting to grow. Then when I saw Linus curled up in those pillows, I'm like, no, you don't need to, like, slow it down. There's a reason why today is a cool, rainy, dreary day. Vlogmas is over and you can start, enjoying the coziness of the season. And honestly, you have to go with it because September and October, you just never know what's going to happen. So I'm just making myself a little protein iced coffee here. I had to go looking for my cinnamon. I just didn't think I was going to do any of this. And the more I thought about it, the more I just want to enjoy these little things that I only get to enjoy once a year. So I had some coffee from last year, this Bruised protein coffee. I wouldn't buy it again. And then I added more of the vanilla Fairlife drink that I had open and then just a little bit of cinnamon on top. It was the perfect little drink to have in on our morning drive. I need to start making some autumn playlists. We were listening to our summer one. I just put a little bit of James Taylor on and then I just enjoyed the drive home. I couldn't wait to get home and just start the coziness. I really didn't think it was going to happen this soon, but every day is so different and you just kind of have to be in the moment. And I think that's one of the things too, with simplifying the home and just doing little things to bring the coziness into your home makes it even more special. Turning on my candle warmer, I'm just getting YouTube on and I'm going to do like one of those cozy jazz channels, just a little bit of rainy coffee house ambiance. Linus watches every little thing that I do. I do like the little sunflower blanket, but I do have to straighten it up pretty regularly. And Linus, he always has to supervise to make sure that I'm doing all of the things properly that gets his approval. But just taking a little bit of time to make the house extra cozy, put a little bit of jazz music on, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring before I head down to the office and do some editing to finish up Vlogmas. Are you feeling relaxed? I am, and the boys are nice and quiet. The house is cozy. The aroma of the candle is going to start to fill up the main floor, and just taking a little bit of time to color one of these pictures just slows everything down, and I feel like I'm in a much better place now to go and finish doing my editing for Vlogust. And Andrew and I finished up this puzzle here. I really like these 275 piece Cobble Hill ones. Andrew really enjoyed it, and there was one little piece missing here, but I think there was a little X on the box too, just to let us know. So anyways, Linus follows me down. Usually he lays on the back of the couch, but for some reason today he's just laying there. And then I was editing away, doing a bunch of stuff, and I could hear snoring. And there was Hunter up at the top of the stairs, but he just wanted to be close to us, and he's still feeling very relaxed. I also got the puzzle packed up, and there was an X mark there, so I just took a Sharpie and kind of did the little square and just said the one missing so we know. And gonna do something different. I thought this one would be fun to do 350 family pieces. They have the different shapes, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, and this was $4. At first, when I got one of these family puzzles, I didn't really like it. Now I really do. I just find it something different. So now it's time for lunch. So I am just going to have the leftover stuff we had the night before from the fajitas. So just that chopped salad kit, and then I'm just taking the rest of the chicken and peppers and heating it all up. And then there's just something about that coloring. I just find it so soothing and so relaxing. And then the satisfaction of seeing it done, I absolutely love it. So I'm just putting the salad in the bowl, waiting for it to heat up. And you can smell like the Paris cafe. Linus was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I am going to go ahead and get Gilmore Girls already. So I'm just starting season 3. So I just watch it for about half an hour while I eat my lunch, and then I'll head back down to my office and finishing up the editing. So I don't know, some people say the 3rd season is when it gets good, but I don't know, I've been kind of hit or miss, kind of enjoying it, but right now I'm really getting into it. But I just find like after a little while I get tired of it and then I just leave it. So it might take me a few years to watch it, but that's okay. And I'm also going to have a 0 sugar strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. I do like it. I don't know if I would buy another case this year, but it's going to be really nice to have with my lunch while I eat and watch a little bit of Gilmore Girls. And after the Gilmore Girls was done, I couldn't help myself. I just sat down, colored another picture, and just thinking about being in the middle of the woods during pumpkin season and just enjoying a cozy little fire. I just found it so relaxing. So anyways, I'm just going to do a page at a time. So I did a little bit of coloring, and now I need to get back to my editing so I can wrap up Vlogust before the long weekend. Everything has really come together today. I've really been enjoying it, and I even have a little bit of extra time, so I'm going to go ahead and start the frame of this puzzle. And it's always a good sign when you open up the box and the pieces are in a bag. That means somebody respected it and wanted to take proper care of it. Now this puzzle is a little tricky because there's 3 different sizes. So you can see here at the left, like you have the really big pieces, and then as you get into the middle, it's more of the pieces that we're used to. And then when you get all the way to the right, you can see that the pieces get a lot smaller, and the shapes get very strange too. So there's a couple of pieces, either 1 or 2 up at the top, that I must have missed. And it's really hard too because a lot of the pieces, they look like they're part of the frame, but they're not, and this is just a great example. But anyways, it's a different kind of puzzle. I remember the first time I got one of these, I didn't like it, but now I really do like it because it's a way to work with smaller pieces but not be completely overwhelmed with it. And it's really great too to get Andrew exposed to it. But lots of different shapes and sizes, and I'm just going to leave it. We'll get it all figured out, but really looking forward to doing this puzzle. So I got the frame started and we will see how it goes. But anyways, I wasn't even going to pick up the camera today, and I'm really glad that I did. I think it was a great way to share with you how you're doing all of those little tasks throughout the day but you can also add a little bit of coziness. So I have to go get my boys, so I need my afternoon pick-me-up. So just make my 8-ounce coffee, put it in my little Yeti, and I opened up the Silk Pumpkin Spice Creamer, and I'm gonna enjoy a nice hot coffee. It was starting to get a little bit nicer, but I was still thinking like nice and cool and cozy vibes, but I was ready for a little pumpkin spice. Still haven't had a pumpkin spice latte, but I hope that you enjoyed sharing a little bit of a cozy day with me, and I look forward to sharing more of it throughout the month of September.